Hey everyone, Matron here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary, this time Game 2 of the Best of 3 series between Aesdea spawning as the Red Zerg, and his opponent will be ROOTDestiny spawning as the Blue Zerg. This is again part of the first round action from MLG Dallas, the open bracket tournament. Destiny was able to take that first game on Scrap Station, had some very nice banelings there doing a ton of damage to Aesdea's mineral line, and then he was just not able to recover. Destiny streamed in some Zerglings, and just a few moments later, Aesdea was forced to GG. So again, it'll be a best of 3. We are in game 2 here. Destiny hoping to close this one out, move on to the next round. Aesdea hoping to keep his tournament alive, or at least his winner bracket tournament alive, and force a game 3 here. Again, if you do lose, you go into the losers bracket. It is double elimination. And we'll see what these players choose to do here on MLG Shakuras Plateau. This map differs a little bit from the current ladder version of Shakuras Plateau. It still does have in the backdoor destructible rocks, but you are forced into cross positions. So Destiny will know exactly where his opponent is, sending out that early scout, and it looks like Aesdea this time going for the quick gas, as we see a 14 gas coming out there. I imagine he will be getting up a pool shortly as well, and Destiny will have this drone in here. He sees that there is no hatchery this time, so he's going to know that it's going to be a pool build, and he's going to see that gas almost complete. So he's going to be able to react accordingly here. It looks like he has yet to get down his own pool, and he is doing exactly what you should be doing, and that is to drone up a little bit more than your opponent when you do see that pool go down. If we check out the income tab, it is 13 to now 15 harvesters. So Destiny is working on the spawning pool. He's going to be a drone or two ahead in the early going here, and now getting out double gas. This is very interesting. He may be going for some early one base infestor play. Not quite sure what he'd be using all this gas for, but it is going to cost him in the minerals in the early going here, and if he does saturate both those gases, he's going to be very low mineral wise compared to his opponent. Aesdea's pool just now coming up. We see he's got 2 Zerglings coming out, so they will be able to take down this drone. Drone being really annoying, taking down 200 HP up that pool, and Aesdea now seeing that the spawning pool just now completing for Destiny, and he sees that there are 2 extractors out here. Destiny just has 2 drones on each of these extractors, so basically working off of just 66% efficiency off of each of those, and sending that drone back home. He does not see that the Roach Warren has come out for Destiny. So I wonder how Aesdea is feeling seeing those 2 extractors. That's going to be a little bit concerning for him, as he's not going to quite know what his opponent will be going for. And it looks like Aesdea now getting out this queen, so it's going to be able to start the inject. Destiny a little bit later on his queen, but he will have this Roach Warren out in time to perhaps wall off this ramp. And again, unlike Scrap Station, this ramp is a little bit more narrow, so you're going to be able to get out your first few roaches and really block off, as we see the Baneling Nest about halfway complete for Aesdea, speed about halfway complete as well. The first few roaches on the way for Destiny. And I like Destiny's build here. He's pulled off the gas with all but 1 drone there and 1 drone here, so that might have been just to throw off his opponent, or he could have changed his mind after getting a little bit more scouting information. And it looks like the first few roaches coming out, so he will get these roaches in time perhaps to wall off here on the ramp. It's going to take at least 3 roaches, and it looks like Aesdea doing Destiny a favor and not being very aggressive with these lings. His Baneling Nest is up, and he can start morphing in some Banelings, but it looks like he's just rallying more and more lings. He wants to keep his ling numbers kind of a secret here. If we check the unit counting station, it is 20 lings and 4 Banelings now coming in as well. But Destiny coming out with more and more roaches off this one base. He's already got 2 full rows of roaches here to wall off, and I'm not sure Aesdea is going to be able to break this with these Banelings. Again, Banelings doing bonus damage to those light units. Destiny has these roaches with 145 HP. They are armored, so they take very little damage. It looks like Destiny now setting up 2 lines of defense. This is very smart. These roaches in the back will not be taking splash damage from this Banelings if Aesdea does try to move in here. And it looks like pulling back, deciding what he wants to do. He's getting down a spine crawler in his main. Not really sure about this. Neither player has expanded yet. If we check out the income tab, it is 18 harvesters to now 15. Aesdea was a little bit far behind there, and Destiny had pulled off drones from these extractors, so he'd been way far ahead in the mineral count. We see 660 to now just 400 for Aesdea. So it looks like a second spine crawler coming up. Aesdea may be feeling a little bit vulnerable as he does see these roaches are out. And it looks like Destiny getting out this lair, so we will not see him pushing out until he gets perhaps speed, perhaps some sort of burrow play as well. But I really like his positioning here with these roaches. These back roaches will be able to shoot, but they will not be taking any sort of splash damage. And now we see him hiding a few roaches here, so this Overlord of Aesdea will not be able to see the roach count of Destiny. Still keeping out his Zerglings and his Banelings right outside the base of Destiny. I imagine he's going to want to try to move in if he does see Destiny move out and do a bit of a counterattack, try to take down as many drones as he can. And now it looks like Destiny doing a bit of scouting, seeing these spine crawlers here, and seeing the drone count of his opponent. He's going to know he's way far ahead, 22 drones now to 16. If we check the army tab, Destiny also winning there. Those roaches a little bit more valuable than those Banelings and those Speedlings. Now it looks like Aesdea could be going for a hatchery here. So we'll be expanding off of this as he just does now get down his hatchery, but still only 15 harvesters, getting out a second queen, preparing for that hatchery. But he's very vulnerable at this point. Destiny could perhaps just A-move at this point and destroy him. We do see that Speed has begun researching, about 50 more game seconds, and Burrow is also about 50, 70 game seconds away. So now just rallying more and more roaches, again keeping these in his main so his opponent does not get any sort of decent roach count. And to see Aesdea doing a nice spread here with these Lings and Banelings. But if the roaches do choose to push out here, I can't imagine that they will have much trouble with those Lings and Banelings. Looks like this hatch about halfway complete for Aesdea, so if he can get up his own roach warren, move these spine crawlers down, and it looks like he's going to be doing just that, he could perhaps try to hold this ramp. But at this point Destiny has a ton of roaches out, 21 roaches, now 22, just compared to the 33 Lings and 9 Banelings of Aesdea. So he's going to tear up this Ling and Baneling line when he does push out. He sees all of these forces as he does have nice Overlord spread here. Now we see more Lings rallying out for Aesdea. If we check the harvester count, it is still 24 to now 17, so Destiny very far ahead. He kept a few roaches here in his main, perhaps if his opponent was going to be counterattacking here. And now it looks like Destiny pushing out. He's got speed done, he's got burrow complete, and it looks like an overseer coming out for Aesdea. So he's going to be able to see the burrowed roaches if they do choose to burrow here. But at this point, I can't imagine Destiny will have too much trouble with these spine crawlers. The Banelings coming in here trying to do some damage against those initial roaches, and it looks like they were able to take down a bit of the HP of them there. And now roaches splitting up a bit, trying to prevent a surround, actually getting a decent surround on the Lings themselves. More roaches streaming in here for Destiny, and he's going to be able to take down all these Lings. Looks like he's going to be focusing down a queen here as well, taking down a number of drones, burrowing some roaches. And he actually has some split roaches now in the main as well, doing a bit of harassment there. And it looks like going to be focus firing down this second queen as well. Aesdea trying to do his best to keep these drones away from those roaches, but at this point just doing so much damage. If we check out the units lost tab, 2600 to 1300. If we check out the income tab, 24 to 9. So once again doing huge economic damage. This roach about to go down. Destiny getting a clutch burrow on that. So even in the face of victory here, he is microing quite well, saving individual roaches at least, and Aesdea giving the GG. So 2-0 for ROOTDestiny in this first round action against Aesdea. Aesdea will move on to the losers bracket, and ROOTDestiny will move on in this winners bracket of the open MLG Dallas tournament action. I will go ahead and bring you tournament action all weekend long as the replays are released. Hopefully some more Destiny, as I am very interested to see how he will be doing as he does begin to play against better and better opponents. And then I'll bring you some other notable high-level players as well. Again, thanks for watching. If you're looking for more MLG action, Matron StarCraft all weekend long, take care.